Just the other day I was thinking to myself, got bad mental health and I really need help. Probably cause I've done 14 Climbos in a cell. Believe me, I've been up and down, I wish you well. I ain't into getting likes, I ain't pinning no posts, cause I'm really not like that, I'm gonna get smoked. Think I give a fuck like the girl up on social. I really still love mint sauce on me roast. Off license soon, gonna go to damn.
Big up Exposure TV. Big up John Smith. What are you saying, brother? Love, brother. John, you've got to get back onto doing the lives, mate. I guess your lives. Get back on the lives, brother.
Oh no, here he goes again. He just seen the mole right there. Not the man said, I've got a spice 12, 38 total as well. And I got a little Wilson from hell. And I'm a menace, no Dennis, no actor. But I'm out to look and do, I'm on a rack this, so watch what I do. When I catch it, I'm a black it, I'm a daytime shooter. When the slack and I'm active. I'm active past me close and I pull a cloud through your window while you're in. I'm a psycho. I'm not well, I creep gaps with my socks on. I got a graph there, mold a few bucks on. Grab the bayonet and I'll get us in, lad. He's passing everything as soon as you smack his dad. Other day, taking chase down Townsend, burglaries and robberies, I've probably done 1,000. You don't know about me, too fat in the sock. Feeling too spinny by me balls, no Glock. 4-5, it's on the waist, and I've got the score round me neck.
You know, Brendan.
No fake, mate, no fucking mistake. You will be the next motherfucker in the case. I used to get doors in for the Macdies. Raggle kid, like to do it in taxis. I'm a brother, little twat, and I'll let it fly. Me and my fucking kid going when it's time I like. Show Ryan, man's got his own rock band. Me and Molten, you got to Tomorrowland. I'm a black belt brother, I'm in a gun. I thought the years in the block, I'm like Babylon. Been fucked them all, stand tall, never falling with you, one knee, that's all. I won't even get on 2 knees for the Lord.
Alright, Aliyah, shit story. I see what you're saying on the good old mate, Earth's channel.
I could double these flows, triple them, quadruple them, shit with them, shit with them, conditions I was living in. Got to fucking kill me like I swear they ain't giving in. 28 jails I've fucking been sitting in. Getting used to life nowadays, it's hard. Put me prison number still on the back of a card. Wanna lie down, kiss and make promises. Bum pricks looking like a fucking hippopotamus.
Also, everyone saying, big up the real talk, real talk. What do you think of my last video? Did I hit it or did I hit it?
I'm quadrupling, I'm with the 50, now I'm fucking tripling. And when I've got the 80, I pull a Sally Ann. And you know she's still banging, I'm just backing her run. Bally on me face like a fucking Afghanistan. I fucking kick doors all the time. I'm like Jackie Chan. Home with a skull, squares like the Taliban. Liverpool, I set the fucking trend as a...
Boy, these Scousers, mate. Big up Vinny and the Mole, by the way. Big up them. Real shit, mate. Real shit. Doc, how long has been, Venice has been selling them trainers? Oi, mate. Do you know how many people I get on Instagram telling me about Venice and his trainers? Anyway, real talk. Let's get into this. Let's get into it. What's everyone saying? Everyone having a good day? What's everyone doing? Let me know in the chat if you're having a little bit of weed or a little bit of a tipple or anything like that. You know what I mean? Oh no. It's the motherfucking mold, yo. Real G's, mate. Real G's. Real G's stay ruthless. Big up to John Smith, by the way. Legend of a man. Big up to Ashley Dring and Fighting Trolls. Real recognise real. What you saying, right? Lilu? Yeah, what about little 5'1.5", little shorty pants, Paul Dumbo Venice, still on the steroids. And you see him, he's been hitting the shorts. Loads of shorts, I think. Where is he? He's in Turkey. Christie's in Italy. You've got to make it up, you know. So, yeah, but bless him. Look, Benny's still with the old, you know, he's clean. He's a natural. Bollocks you are, mate. Fucking hell, if you're natural, I'm the Rock. The Rock's. Fucking hell, what a goof. What a fucking goof. Gonna kill himself. People would think like, oh, you know, stop attacking Venice. You know what I mean? He's a goof. He's a big fucking goof. He's a big old Charlie. You see, what happened was, I told everyone that it's all make believe. They're all pretend. They're all mates behind the scenes. You see the Shadow Bacon. You see Venice when they met. And you see, Shadow Bacon was clearly, he's the bigger, stronger man. And I ain't being funny. People are going to laugh when I say this. Shadow Boxer would have mauled him, would have fucking destroyed him. You see, they were on a slope. You see, Venice was on the higher slope just to be level in height with Shadow Boxer. He's a little tiny, fucking diddy man. Do you know what I mean? Look, Shadow Boxer let himself down. He wanted to be the biggest bare knuckle fighter in the country. The way to do that is just, you should have just lamped Venice. Do you know what I mean? Forget all that handshake, smile, or just fucking, got a brick, smacked him over the head with a brick. You know what I mean? And you know what? He would have been. Do you know what? He would have been the biggest name through infamy and all that shit. Big up, Swinger. Big up. Why aren't you commenting on your normal channel? Who's that? Sorry, does your phone light up when you get them fucking what they called? Just Eat alerts, isn't it? Your phone lights up. Where's my fake rugby bag? Mate, I do rugby. I do rugby every Saturday. I do the market Sunday. I work Monday to Thursday, roadside maintenance. You know what I mean? I've got about 3 jobs. Everyone laughs at me. You know what? Because I play the clown. I play the clown deliberately. Of course, I can't tell them. When I say I moved the cones from the north to the south, of course, there's a bit of humour involved. But those that know, I do work on the roads. But obviously, I can't, because this lot will get you fucking sacked. They'll ring up, they'll make trouble, they'll say, oh, him, who is he? Oh, is he, So, you can only say so much. So, of course, we play along. People say, oh, but look at your white skin. So wear a hat. Look, my arms, well, normally you can see them anyway. Normally my arms are red, but me fake because I wear a cap, and people are like, oh, but, you don't go out, Real talk, mate. Oh, you can't remember the password to your old account, is it, Swinger? Oh, never mind. I like Swinger. Swinger. Beg your pardon. She's a real one. But did you see my last video? Come on, mate. Am I not right? Is this not like bullies? Like, but Bunker Boy. Not Demon. Not your favourite Demon. And Urban Dick. Do you know what I mean? A bunch of... Look, mate. Come on, mate. They're the biggest strips you will see in the country. I would break them off something. These guys got bullied at school. You can tell, look. One sat there in a fucking cheap Halloween mask. A mager little motherfucker. Skinny little scrawny arms like that. With his dirty fucking little bedroom. The other one's got some strange... And I've got strange voice as well. I'm not having a go at people with straight... Because, look, mate, look at me. Do you know what I mean? People will think like, oh, hello. You're not, but, you're a bit, But, the other one's like some cuckoo stalker stealing pillows from someone's garden. And then you got, who's the other fucking dickhead? Anyway, they're all clowns. That's why, look, Video Craig is a clown as well. That's why he's like, oh, look, we're going to make this look. A couple of months ago, I was going to give up on this side of YouTube because I didn't think it was that good. But now I realise that it's all... No, only because you realise you're getting £4,000 a month, you fucking chump. You're a chump, Craig. You're a bully. And you can do it behind a smile. You can do it like, oh, no, I'm just pointing out this. At the end of the day, you're a bully. At the end of the day, look, Craig, look, I've got nothing against him. He's, you know what? Don't like him. Don't hate him. I'm neutral. But at the end of the day, he tries to mock people. But he's no better than anyone else. Do you know what I mean? He's got a bunch of simps, a cult that comes on his channel that like sniffs his arse and they think he's the best thing since sliced bread. He ain't even that funny. He's average. You see Christopher Murphy or whatever, fucking King of the Roast. He's funny, all right, for the wrong reasons, but he's genuinely funny. You see he's a warm guy as well. He's a nice guy. Back to JDP, good guy. You can see he's a nice guy. All right, people say, oh no, he's not my cup of tea. You can see, look, but Craig, and I'm not saying Craig's a bad guy. He's just a bully. You can see he was picked on during school. So he's got them demons in his head. Now he's trying to project his vulnerability onto everyone else on this corner of YouTube. He's a goof. He's an absolute goof. He's a no-talent twit. That fucking Wigan joker, he ain't got a fucking joke in him. Come on, mate. Where's the jokes? Where's the jokes? You big fucking fat clown. You guys like a big fucking fat... And he's got a perm, and he's got a fucking perm. Come on, mate. What's that say? Wigan joker. Sorry, Craig, mate, but your channel is dipping. You know what I mean? My channel's been dipping for a long time, but I see your views are dipping now. I see they're 500, 600. Nobody wants to watch Danny G round the clock. Fucking like, you know, and there's a couple of hundred simps that will watch it, yeah? They'll watch like Danny hitting a ball or playing The Last of Us, and they're fascinated by that. It's weird. This is bullying on a whole new level. And Craig can say, "No, I'm not bullying. I'm just reacting. I'm just reacting." But if the boot was on the other foot, he wouldn't like it. He doesn't. Have you seen? He goes very kind of. He goes like that when anyone brings up about like him battering the women or the vile jokes that he's told. He's like he's like, you know, like that. You're not sober, Craig. Craig, you're not sober. No disrespect. Do you know what I mean? I'm impartial here. Don't dislike. I think you're right, but you're not sober, mate. You're going to the toilet every 20 minutes. You're just drinking water, or is it vodka in that pint? Is it straight? Are you drinking straight vodka? Something strange about that, mate. I don't give a shit. And everyone's sucking on his nuts like he's the best thing on YouTube. The guy's. Do you know? Oh, look, I'm gonna stick my neck on. Even that Stun Gun Paddy. He's 10 times better than Video Craig. Honestly. Better stories. Better delivery with jokes. Sorry, I know people are going to say, oh, you're hating because Craig's got $4,000 and you've got fucking, it's real talk, mate. It's, facts, mate. Swinger, you keep saying that. You keep saying you've been on Video Craig's lives. I've never seen you. You have to prove it. I've seen you in the comments saying that you've been on Craig's live a few times. You've been on the panel. I love, I know you're a sweetheart. I know you, from what I know, because, what I mean, remember, you did reveal yourself to me. And you are a good-looking girl. For an old bird, you still got it. But, nah, come on, mate. Let's stop this bollocks. Look at them weirdos. Urban Dick. You seen the skip and that fucking demon guy. They're only watching him because he's against Danny G. The guy hasn't got a personality. He hasn't got a joke in him. He's got some cheap £1 fucking Halloween mask. The guy's an absolute dipstick. Look at him. Come on, mate. The guy hasn't got a personality. At least, look, I'm gonna kill myself for this tomorrow. The Jizz mops the floor with him. The Jizz he's got something about. All right, he goes on. He makes a 2-minute story into a 20-minute story, but that weirdo in a stupid little plastic mask, dude. I'll give him a back. How is he going to insult Danny? Danny G, say what you want about him. Yeah, he exaggerates, whatever. I mean, some people don't know. He will mop the floor with that lot. Facts, mate. And you see that little skinny guy who's going like that. Like, there's no muscle there, mate. Danny G's got big guns. He's got big arms. Say what you want about him. I'm not here to suck ass, but that fucking not your demon. Oh man, and the guy's just fucking dull. He's a little Herbert. He's a little skinny Herbert. Same as the Urban Dick. Same as the who's the other fucking weirdo that's just come around? There's another one. I've just been going on about him, but my mind is getting. bunker boy. And everyone's like, oh yeah, that bunker boy, he's cool, isn't he? Oh, he's really good guy. No, he's not. He's a fucking nerd. He's another fucking nerd. Look, these people, they're obsessed bullies, mate. That's I've seen that fake JDP account. Yeah. Big up Stingerling. What are you saying, mate? That's a fake JPD, you know. So yeah, we'll ignore that. But yeah, I know, Swinger, you're against video Craig. Look, I really got a problem with him. He's a bully. But look, let's be honest. If he'd done that, you know what he's doing to Decker, Brett May, Andy Smith, you know, someone should have sorted it. Look, them men need to look. This is not YouTube. If someone's insulting you like that, you got to go down. You got to see them. I'm not saying Decker's got to go down there and punch his head in. I'm saying Decker's got to go down there, you know, have a quiet word with him and say, listen, it stops now. You know, that's all you need. You don't need to bash Craig. Craig's. You go boo to Craig, he'll fucking jump out of his skin. You know, you can see guy's a coward. Like that Simon Blatt, big fat fucking egg on legs, you know what I mean? Big twit, you know? But Decker, Brett, Andy Smith, and, you know, Paddy Cromwell had him in his shed. You know, you see Craig, he cacked it, you know, but that's all they've got to do. Got to go down and have a word. I'm not saying they've got to, you know, go down and, you know, no one's got to be physical. They just got to say, listen, you're going to stop that, aren't you? And he'll be like, I'm going to stop that straight away. There won't be no, you know. But like, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. They get their lives. And Decker has been locked up for 3 times. I don't know what he's got to lose. And he, like, imagine little video Craig doing that to Lee Duffy, Roy Shaw, or, you know, or some other hard nut from back in the day. Can you imagine what would that? But Decker's like, yeah, I was doing better, you know. It's, you know what I mean? It's just embarrassing, isn't it? Big up, Woody Wanderer. What you saying, mate? You know, look, you just reminded me of that. So the Woody Wanderer, sorry, beg your pardon. Mickey Miller versus Bash. It was a real fight, innit? Mickey got done. He got done. People would say, no. It was like a bit of play acting. It was a bit of, you know, stunt work, and it was a real fight. Mickey got done. Let's look. You know, they're gonna dress it up in a different way. Even Shadow's like, oh well, you know what? It was just there. You know, Mickey got done. Don't make me go and get the dolly again. Yeah, but Swinger, you keep saying that you're not going to grass him, but you know where he lives. It doesn't matter, you know. No, yeah, everyone knows where someone lives, and you know you don't have to go there and bash someone up. But you know, all Decker had to do was go there and say, listen, oi, Craig, you pushed the limit now. I'm not saying Decker obviously. Craig would saw his little, you know, he's fucking his G-string, you know, but you know, it's just look, it's really look. You can't in the real world. You can't let people like that get away with like, basically with destroying your life, and they're getting away with it. And these hard men are just letting them get away with it, and they're like online saying like, "Oh, do you want to be friends? Do you want to call the truth?" I couldn't do that, mate. I'd be on the train, you know, something. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just a different world, isn't it? How many, Abdul Muhammad, how do you know how many women did I bet in my prime? Oh, mate. Fucking hell, where's the calculator? Probably about 40, mate. 40, 45. Do you know what I mean? Not many. I'm a loyal kind of guy. I mean, look, even now, look at me. Going to be 40 next. Look at that looks. Come on, mate. I'm the best looking guy on this corner of YouTube. Facts. Nobody's got the physique, the face like me. They're all Look at Paul Dumbo Venice. Big old fucking looks like Cowardly Lion. Danny Christie, yeah, he's probably in the top 10, but Decker, maybe 2 years ago, you know what I mean? But Video Craig, look, come on, mate. There's not much competition. I'm the best looking guy on this corner. Facts. They're cashing in, mate. They're cashing in. Big up, Cat Weasel, mate. What you saying, brother? Yeah, of course. Yeah, William, of course, mate. You'd be at the door, innit? You know what I mean? And don't forget, these are like bare knuckle champions and hard men, allegedly. And yet they're letting a couple of simpletons destroy them online. I'm not saying like Decker or Brett May or Andy Smith's got to go there and give people a clump, but you'd go there and you say, oi, listen, shut up, or, you know what I mean, or, you know, you're going to get a back, you know, and that'd be it. But they don't do nothing. They come on video. You better stop making videos on my, you know, and it's cringe, mate. It's fucking cringe. I'm going to that. I'm going to the little march on the 13th, by the way. I'm going to the little march, yeah. So anyone that's there, I'll be happy to shake hands and, you know. Yeah, we got to, look, listen. This fucking country, I'm not, most of that lot are far right. They're racist. I'm not. If someone's escaping war or escaping terror, I understand. But why they always come in? It's just men. If I was escaping war and terror, I'd come with my family. But it's just men, isn't it? It's just fucking men coming. And obviously, if your country is getting bombed the fuck out of, you stop in the first country that's safe. But they all come to England, and they all come here. Now we're going to pass front. Now France is not good enough. Now we come here. You know what I mean? You couldn't make this. See, this is why, look, when I see today on the news, I see China, North Korea, and Russia. That's why I support them. Because our country, Europe, doesn't give a fuck about us. That Keir Starmer, scumbag. He doesn't give a shit about us. Macron, Maloney, Merz, fuck off, you cunts. Do you know what I'm saying? You know? And, you know, look, if the people are really genuinely escaping terror, they'll come with their families, but they don't. It's fucking men. And we got 70 million people living in this fucking shithole. And yet still they're coming. They can't fucking give the homeless a fucking house, but they can put these fucking riffraff in fucking hotels. Oh, mate. But if you say all that, oh, no, you're far right, you're racist, and I'm not. All that, oh, you support Israel, you support Palestine. Look, I just support everyone. Look, I don't support any children dying. But this is taking the fucking, this country's taking the fucking piss. I see Liz Truss today on the nose, and I've got to be honest. I wasn't a big fan, but she's talking sense. And it's that Keir Starmer, that little toffee nose fucking goof, a little toffee, and Rachel Reeves, David Lammy. What a fucking cabinet! Come on, mate. That's pantomime. They don't give a shit about the British people. People that are upset with this, people that are gotta watch what I say. People that are slightly against their agenda are getting locked up. Hotels are getting to stay open. Whose side are they? They're not. This government is not on the side of the British people. They're slime balls. They're absolute slime balls. And that's why, when it comes to Russia, China, North Korea, I can't take, of course, you want to defend the country you're born in, but you can't, they're scumbags. Fuck them all. Fuck them. And they want us to fight for them. Fuck off, pricks. Fuck off. Oh, mate. Where do we find them? It's not right, is it? It's not right. Like, the British people are being treated like fucking cunt, And yet these scumbags, they're coming over. They're not look, forget all that bollocks there. They're coming from the war-torn. They're not coming from war-torn countries. They ain't with their families. What does that say? They're on their own. Grown-ass men. They're on their own. Do you know what I mean? We got all the scumbags in this country. 70 million people. And even if Nigel Farage gets in tomorrow, won't make a difference. All right, they're going to deport 50,000, 100. Won't make a difference. We're overrun. And that's what we know about. It's over. This country's a mess. And that fucking Starmer, he's stupid, red face, and he's stupid. Has anyone seen him when he's like pretending he's punching or he's playing football? What? You fucking fat goof, shut up. They betrayed the people. They betrayed the people that were born in this country for strangers. Scumbags. Absolute fucking scumbags. And like I said, if people are really coming, from war-torn countries, fair enough. But they ain't. If you was, you'd stop off in the first country you'd get to. You'd be like, oh, I'm safe. I've got to get my family there. No, of course not. They've crossed from fucking France to this fucking gutless shithole. Mind you, I don't know why anyone would want to come here. Well, I do, because of it's soft on benefits and fucking, housing. But, Oh, mate. What a country. What a country. I'm not far right now. I'm not, I'm really not, That's why I support Putin. I support Kim Jong-un. I support President Xi, I can't support Europe. Europe's a mess. Do you know what I mean? So look, we're not paying for gas. We're not going to pay for Russia's gas. Yeah, we're against that because they're against, they're fighting Ukraine. So what do? We buy the gas from a middleman for 3 times the price. So us, the customers, the mugs that live here, we pay extra. So Russia sends the gas to another country, another European country. We pay for it from them for 3 times the amount because we don't want to deal with Russia. So we still get Russian gas at triple the fucking price. What a fucking shithole. So, you know what I mean? The people keep saying, oh, sanctions. No, this is sanctions just on us. You gotta understand. Anyway, enough of that shit. I don't want to see it talking about politics all night. What's everyone saying? Big up, Dennis. What you saying, bro? Hey, Dennis turns up. String's been in the comments later. Not just on mine, but he's been around. Dennis turns up. Yeah, you know that. Then he fucking does. Dennis is game, mate. Dennis is game. Oh, mate. I'll end the live in a minute. I've had enough. See, I'm rattling. Once I start rattling on about fucking. Oh, mate. Are you a closet alcoholic, Doc? Someone says. No, mate, I am. I'm a straight up, I drink. But you know what? We don't call it alcoholic. We call it being like thug life, you know what I mean? See, if I drink every day, it's called thug life. If someone like Bobby or Video Craig drink every day, they're called just down and out drunks. Because I look cool, I'm the real shit, People like me can get away. I've been drinking every day because we live that life, I've got that certain coolness about me. Anyone else that drinks, like Craig, Bobby, and the rest of the scumbags, they'll be seen as he's just popping to the bar, just going for a little wee, right? Yeah. Fuck off, pricks. Yeah. Anyway, God bless everyone. I'm going to end the live. I'm going to play a little tune. I'm going to play my little outro. You can all go off, smoke your weed, drink your drink, do what you got to do. Big up, everyone. You never know. It could be live later again later. So, you know. Respect for everyone showing up. Big up, Dennis. It's a real talk, mate. We do it the real way. Fucking adverts on YouTube, innit? Can't even listen to a song without getting these ads on YouTube. There we go. God bless everyone. Good night. Real talk, Vinny, the mole.
Just the other day I was thinking to myself, got bad mental health and I really need help. Probably because I've done 14 crimbos in a cell. Believe me, I've been up and down, I wish you well. I ain't into getting like sign.
Big up JDP, big up brother, love brother.
Think I give a fuck like the grill up on social. I really still love mint sauce on me roast.
Big up to the Scousers, big up to Vinny and the mole.
Shout the lads snapping off a telegram. I've been based in the sticks like I'm homeless. Winter that blending in, look at Polish. Do this in me own time now, lad, fuck views. I can never lose 4 sugars in me fucking bruise. Naughty girl, what you use, goody 2 shoes. Calls me a little hoodie that smack moves. Talk to myself all the time, must be insane. And I can make a girl walk like John Wayne. Give it to you back in the comments. Fuck fame, say it to me face. Pop up on your proper name. So oh no, here he goes again. You just seen the mole right there, no matter. I've got a Spice 1238 Toto as well, and I got a little Wilson from hell. And I'm a menace, no Dennis, no actor. But I'm out to look and do, I'm on a rack this, so watch what I do. When I catch it, I'm a black it, I'm a daytime shooter. When the slack and I'm active. I'm active past me clubs and the iPo. I climb through your window while you're in, I'm a psycho. I'm not well, I creep gaps in
Big up, William.
I got a grab them, a few bucks on. Grab the vein and I'll get us in, lad. He's passing everything as soon as you slack his dad. On the day, taking chase down Townsend, burglaries.
Fucking tune, mate, innit? Fucking tune, mate.
Too fine in the sock. Feeling too speedy by your balls, no clock. 4-5, it's on the waist, and I've got the score around me neck. It's fine with the lace. No fake, mate, no fucking mistake. You will be the next motherfucker in the case. I used to kick doors in for the MacD's. Raggle kids like to do it in taxis. I'm a brother, little twat, and I'll let it fly. Me and nothing think you got it when it's time I like. Show Brian like he's got his own rock band. Me and Molten, you got to Tomorrowland. I'm a black belt Robert, I'm in a gun. I don't use in the bottom like Babylon. Fin, fuck the balls, we stand tall, never fall. If we do one league, that's all. I won't even get on 2 knees for the Lord, unless it's for the lives of the saints and your babies. Every lady's a little bit crazy, but even I said,
Woman that baby, that's my baby. Yay.
I can double these foes, triple them, quadruple them, sick with them, shit with them, conditions I was living in. You have to fucking kill me like I swear they ain't giving in. 28 jails,
I've been fucking sitting in.
Getting used to life nowadays, it's hard, put me prison number still on the back of a car. Wanna lie down, kiss and make promises, bum pricks looking like a fucking hippopotamus. What you lying for, cause to the risky. Segregation, stand for a biscuit. Fuck this and either race mode, rally one. I'm off anyway, mo, put the shally gun. Double these foes, sickling. I'm quadrupling, I'm with the 50, now I'm fucking tripling. I'm when I've got the 80, I call her Sally Ann. And you know she's still banging like she's back in her run. Bally on me face like a fucking Afghanistan. I fucking kick doors all the time. I'm like Jackie Chan, with a skull purse raised like the Taliban. Liverpool, I set the fucking trend as a bally man. Yes, V my G, what a fucking tune. Bit of rock and roll for the Scouts moon. No ghosts, but I leave them like goats. Being toasted the second the folks. No jokes, get smoked. Do we, let me tell you, don't fucking out with the old school red. Still get about like the 20 for a bed, yeah. Still get about with a bang that I'm better, yeah. Put it on your mouth like a mafia, that's right. Put it in the ground like a pocket, they'll tell you. No quit, no stop, no surrender.
No, never.
You won't be, I never know from no. You against me, I never got to know, no. You tell lies, but it knows like Pinocchio. You don't get it cooked out to size in a slow-mo. Oh no, here we go, no.
It's a motherfucking mole, yo!